Are the updated EKKO wrist straps worth the upgrade? And if you don't have wrist straps, should these be the ones you get? I'll be answering those questions in this review. I'll start this review off by saying I'm not bought for, I'm not paid for, this isn't a sponsorship, I'm not a sponsored athlete. I have 30 followers on TikTok. It doesn't change me if you buy these wrist straps or not. I just want to get the information out there on how good these actually are, because I've never seen a review that wasn't bought for or the creator was getting some kind of commission off of it. Last October, I did a review on the old EKKO wrist straps, and I was kind of harsh about them.
Now, the ring is really nice, but sometimes the whole band will scrunch up on your wrist and it'll get really uncomfortable. In conclusion, if you don't have the money, don't spend it on this.
Yeah, they work. The strap is fine, but the real problem was actually the D-ring. EKKO was one of the first brands to add a D-ring, and it adds so much versatility to your workouts. You could really get creative with how you trained with these. Now, that all sounds great on paper, but the material is kind of flimsy. And what would happen is when you're using the D-ring, the entire wrist strap would scrunch up on your wrist and it would hurt. It wasn't comfortable, and it really took away from the quality of the lift, so much so that I stopped using these wrist straps for the D-ring. I only use them as normal wrist straps. Well, goodbye to those, because we have the new ones. I'll be putting these EKKO updated straps to the test in 4 different categories. I'll be grading on build quality, comfort, performance, and price. And by the end, we're gonna determine, are these worth the buy? Let's start with build quality. Right out of the package, I could immediately tell these are indeed a thicker and higher quality material. You can just tell, although yes, these have had some use, look how much more flimsy they are. I mean, this thing is stiff. Now, once again, take this comparison with a grain of salt because these are almost a year old, but almost everything seems like higher quality, a little bit thicker, even to the wrist strap itself, which is really nice. There's still grips on here, as there were on this one. You can tell what they really did, and one of the biggest changes between these is they made this strap that you go around your wrist, they made it longer and they made it mostly of this Velcro material. What this did is it increased the thickness and the overall strength, because look how it's, it's got some resistance there. Meanwhile here, there's nothing, absolutely nothing to prevent from on you. And if you look closely, you can literally tell where it scrunches up. It scrunches up right here. So it's really nice that they really doubled down in that area. But I mean, even this part is actually softer. It's a little squishier, so it's a little more comfortable. So I mean, in terms of build quality, you can easily tell these are upgraded. Time to put them on and take the comfort test. Now, immediately, they are pretty similar. I mean, I could tell this one's newer, is extra padding near the top, which is nice if you have any like... I mean, in terms of comfort, they're honestly pretty similar. I can definitely tell this one has a little bit more padding. But dang, I mean, once this thing is on, it's on good. Like, this thing's kind of sliding a little bit. I'll even tighten this one up. Go really tight just to prove my point here. I mean, this thing is tight. It's almost cutting off circulation, and now it won't go anywhere. This one is not cutting off circulation or hurting me in any way. And this thing's really not moving. And in terms of comfort, this one does get the slight edge, but it's not the end of the world. Performance. These wrist straps, let's be honest, in terms of for your back, every wrist strap is gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, this one's a little bit better. If you have wrist straps, they're all going to do the same for your back. But I wanna review the D-ring. Do these really not scrunch up? Let's find out and go to the gym.
This is future Sam coming in on the webcam. Let me tell you something. These straps have been amazing. They're literally everything I've ever wanted. It's amazing to be able to use the D-ring and not have it scrunch up on me. I'm keeping it honest. I love these straps. It's been about 2 weeks, and so far there's no wear, so I don't know how the future will hold in terms of wear. My old wrist straps, I had to cut the ends off like two months in because they were splitting. Don't know if that's going to be the case with these, but so far, these are literally amazing. 10 out of 10. I'm not kidding.
Let's talk about price. What I really appreciate EKKO for doing price-wise is these were the same price, give or take a couple bucks. But I mean, I don't think that they increased the price at all. It's still in like the $24 range, and then with shipping, it's gonna be almost 30 bucks.
Yo, it's future Sam again, because past Sam did such a bad job reviewing these. All I gotta say is these straps are amazing. If you're in the market for a D-ring strap, or you have the old ones and you're just tired of how it can hurt you during exercises, dude, get the new ones. Like, these are freaking awesome. But at the same time, if you're not interested in the D-ring at all, like you really don't care, you just want straps for your back, don't get these, dude. They're 30 freaking bucks. Like, just get some $10 cheapo one on Amazon. You know what I mean? I got you. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting these, I would recommend to get them. They are awesome. All right, back to past me, who's a freaking idiot.
Well, that's my review. Overall, these are significantly better. In terms of wrist straps like this, it's relatively the same. But that D-ring and the overall quality increase has been so much better. They are so much better. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me. It's right there, so you don't forget. Thank you guys for watching. This has been my review on the EKKO wrist straps. Well, yeah, I mean, that could work.